Hi, this is Bona Rajaram again, and we'll be looking at about 9 English offbeat idioms, very funny, very cute little expressions that makes our conversation so much more fun for us to speak and also for the person who's listening. I'm sure it will put a smile on their faces. So let's look at them, right? Cool as a cucumber. I'm sure you've heard of this phrase, cool as a cucumber. Let's say you have a friend, right, with whom you're speaking, and there's a lot of pandemonium happening, but he or she is so unruffled, very calm, poised, and doesn't react to the situation or for the confusion around. So then you could refer to her as cool as a cucumber. The second one is hold your horses, which means wait, just a minute, don't rush. So you could say, let's say all of y'all are having you're like meeting at a friend's house and you like all plan to step out for dinner, but one of your friend is yet to come in, and while the group is getting ready to leave, you say, hold your horses, wait, she's yet to come, right? So that's when you could use this phrase. Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket means someone who's dead, who's gone off, who's like out, he's dead. So you'll have to use the phrase kick the bucket. This is a slang expression. This is a very casual way of saying that someone is dead. So be very careful when you use it, because if you need to be respectful, then you don't use this word. But in a very casual way, if you want to refer to someone who's dead, then you could say he's kicked the bucket, right? Blue in the face. Often enough, this is used when you're putting in a lot of effort, which is completely futile, right? That's when you could use this word. For instance, you're like literally begging your mother to have a movie night with friends. You're like for a couple of hours, you're like kind of arguing with her, and you're like literally begging her, telling her I want to go out with them and hang out with my friends and all that. So that's when you use. That's when she can say, you can cry how much ever you want until you're blue in the face, but I'm not giving you the permission to have a movie night with friends, right? So that's what blue in the face is all about. The fifth one that I had for you all is head in the clouds. Someone who's always dreaming, someone who's always thinking of different things, not coming down to reality, not accepting the practical way of life. So that's when you will say he is always has his head in the clouds. He's hardly even thinking of what is going to happen next, right? So that's what head in the clouds is means. Then dead as a doornail. For instance, say you've gone off on a vacation, a short trip, let's say, and you love your garden and you haven't watered your plants because you've been away, and then when you come back you find all of them dead, right? That's when you could say, unfortunately, because of my trip, all my plants are dead as a doornail, right? So that's another very interesting expression. And when my favorite is when pigs fly. So this means something that is hardly has any chance of happening. Let's say, for instance, you're like have a friend who never ever wakes up until 11 in the morning. So when you are having a party and you're like deciding to take this person out with you, and all of you decide to leave at 8 in the morning or 7 in the morning, that's when you could say, when pigs fly, I really wonder if he will wake up anytime before 10. So something that's highly unlikely to happen is when you use this word, when pigs fly, right? And the eighth one that I had was put a sock in it, meaning telling someone to stop talking. Let's say you're out at a theater watching a movie, and you have a couple of friends chit-chatting, going on and on, talking, right? And that's when you could say, let's put a sock on it, okay? Let's not talk for a while. So that's what put a sock on it means. And so these are the 8 expressions that I had for you. Sorry, I said 9, but these are the 8 expressions, English expressions, that you could bring it into your conversation when you hang out with friends and when you meet them for dinners and parties. You could use it very in a very fascinating way to make your conversations more fun and cool, right? So go ahead and try using them and see the difference that it makes. Take care and bye-bye.